Hey guys, so we're going to be drafting Oath-Oath-BFZ today, and we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to kind of try to force green-black, just to kind of see what it's like if you were to force it. Looking at this pack, if I'm trying to do that, I'm interested in both the Pathward and the Saddleback Lagak, but I think, or I don't really know how to pronounce that word, but that's fine. I think that I'm going to go for the Lagak because my pack 3 is going to be pretty strong in those, and things that are going to be good with that card. Pulse Marasa stands out to me here. Obviously, Isolation Zone is very good. I don't know why that wasn't picked. I mean, I think I have to take the Isolation Zone, even if I don't end up playing white. Keeping that out of the pool is good. I'm getting past 2 isolation zones. This seems weird. I mean, I guess I could take another one. There's no harm in taking another one. I mean, to just go really hard control. I don't think I'm going to be forcing green-black if that's the case, but I think I'll go with the Path Warden. I think I'm going to try to stick to my guns and maybe like have white as a removal suite and just go Abzan. Again, that's weird though. I got past 2 consecutive isolation zones, and the second isolation zone was passed twice. I guess people are kind of picking pack rares. I mean, that makes sense. They're picking the rares, but this might be one where I go green-white. Expedition Raptor is good. If that second isolation zone cycles, we're in a good place here. So this is going to be similar to the green-black deck, just with support rather than the Eldrazi pumps in the form of Swarm Surge, I think it's called, is the 3-drop that gives +2/+0 and first strike to your Eldrazi creatures or whatever. I think it's something like that. So yeah, that's looking kind of good. Now white is looking like creature-wise has not got too much. This one's kind of an interesting pack. I could go with another Expedition Raptor, but then I feel like I need some ramp or something. I think I'll take the Crumbling Vestige for fixing and potential white colorless mana when I need it. When and if I need it. If I feel forced out of green or white, I'll move on. Now this is really good, as is Balathnull. I think that Balathnull is the better of the 2 cards. But since I have the support theme already going, and I'm not sure that I'm going to be in black yet, I'll take the Sky Summoner. Because it's ramp, and because it fits into our tokens strategy. Pathfinder's okay, not terrible. I'm not in an allies type of deck, am I? No. I have 2 allies, I suppose. No, just 1. I thought I had picked up something else. I would have 2 if I picked that. Cliffhaven Vampire is not bad. I mean, if I went like just strictly Abzan, that would be fine. I just can't have any colorless. Like, I couldn't have a Kozilek Shrieker in here then. The 2/4 flyer is good. Why don't we just try to go Abzan? That's fine. We'll have to prioritize mana fixing to go 3 colors in this format, especially. But it doesn't seem terrible. McKindy Aeronaut is unimpressive to me. Canopy Gorger's fine. It's not anything impressive, but you know, it's a good, just general black card. I'm gonna grab this Null Collar. Just because you don't, like, I don't know how much my graveyard will be in use. I know I have a Pulse of Marasa, but Right now, it doesn't seem like I'm going to be having too much. Elemental Uprising is quite good. It can act as a removal in the early game. Or as extra damage in the late game. Oath of Jace, I'll take Vines and whatever my last thing was. Does not look like it was the 6-drop recursion spell. To take out Vines seems unimpressive. Okay, that's what it was. The obtrusive interference. This looks pretty okay. It's a little heavy on 4-drops for me, but Null Collar is actually pretty good if I'm going to be going wide and my creatures are dying to something. It could be good like in a grindier type of place. In this position, Oblivion Strike is very good. Like Eldrazi Displace would be great if I had some good ETBs, but unfortunately right now I don't have any good ETBs. And well, I guess I have the Saddleback Lagak. But this is gonna really strain my mana if I were to pick this up. I mean, then again, I'm only running 2 black spells right now, so if I go green-white, then it's fine. I can rely on some of the allies that enter and buff upon entrance. Or I could go with Oblivion Strike. And I think right now, looking at this, it seems fine to pick the Eldrazi Displacer. That's fine. Maybe that was the wrong pick as I get to this pack and find a Grasp of Darkness. Also, Dread Defiler is good. Very good card. Was in my first draft of the green-black deck. I think that now that I have the Displacer, I may as well start drafting some good ETBs. At this point, I think that I'm pretty much locked in on a green-white, although there's a green-black land, so we have some mana fixing. Greatens our possibilities. I could take Unknown Shores and splash black. This seems good. This seems legit. Yeah, I don't care about that. Lone Lover's not bad. Searing Light's not bad. Shoulder to Shoulder might be better than any of that. I think I'll grab that. No one's on blue, very clearly. There's another Baloth Null. That would be much better in our deck than the Canopy Gorger. Kind of okay with that. I'm trying to decide, do I need both of these? Null Collar seems good. The Cliffhaven Vampire is not amazing, but it's still pretty good. I'm not sure about those 2 slots, so Baloth Null could be good if I end up playing black. I have a Hissing Quagmire, which is pretty sweet. I'll take the Holdout Settlement, I think, out of this pack. This is so tricky. Because I don't know if I'm going 2 or 3 colors yet. I think I'll take the Holdout Settlement. Because it's going to give me access to, all 3 colors and colorless if I need it. I'm just going to take the Bushwhacker so that no one else can have it. Just don't want to deal with that. Now I get a counter draft a little bit, so what do I think that the best? Probably Amara Entangler is good. Expedite is probably good as well. I'll take the Entangler just to kind of take some creatures out of the that's interesting. Step Glider. That's fine. I can take that. Take a Pathfinder. Take a Blinding Drone because that's annoying. Very annoying to deal with. There's not any hexproof in this format, so that's kind of useless. I guess it draws you a card. Yeah, it's fine. Probably won't make the main deck, but Tar Snare got added. That could be okay. I'm gonna remove it for now because it's definitely not like a, you know, wow, that card's so great. It's more of a, okay, this card's okay, I guess. This is an interesting pack because I want to take the Catacomb Sifter, but Planar Outburst could be very good. But I think I'm gonna take the Sifter because it's really within our strategy. Another Sifter, a Wasteland Strangler. Geyserfield Stalker is one of the cards that I told people to watch out for, but Retreat to Emeria producing tokens is also very good. I think the Catacomb Sifter is just so strong. The scry off that is really just fantastic. So I'm going to grab that up. Swarm Surge, there's a Surge. And see, now I can start pushing into the black. I think that the pack 3 for this is just so strong that it allows me to kind of have... And this is where I think that I'll probably remove the Displacer. Even the Lagacs are still good. And I can take out the... maybe the Isolation Zone is something that has to stay. But I can take out the colorless things and just play 3 colors. My mana base kind of allows me to do that pretty okay so far. I'm not excited about Crumbling Vestige, but Hissing Quagmire is good. Holdout Settlement is pretty good. And Unknown Shores is good fixing, even though it kind of makes you wait a turn, you know, to do it. Nothing incredible in this pack for what we're trying to do. So I can either take the Tandem Tactics or the Bridge, and I think I'm just going to take Tactics because Life Gain can be good. I mean, I guess I could go Inspired Charge. That's a lot of double white. My mana is pretty strained as is. I could take out the Canopy Gorger and keep a lower curve, and then I have no double greens. Yeah, maybe Inspired Charge is the right way. How many creatures do I have at the moment? Type. I have 10 creatures, so we're doing alright on creatures. I think that I'm going to go with Tandem Tactics. I guess they're both instants. It's a lower mana cost instant, though, and I don't have much of the 2-drop slot right now. So I think that's the right choice. Again, nothing really in this pack for us. All of a sudden, people seem to be grabbing up black and green, which didn't really seem to be the case before. Take your Reclaiming Vines. It can be good in certain matchups. We'll put it in the sideboard. Now, this pack looks marginally better for us. Either Smite the Monsters or Sylvan Scrying, and I think that since I'm so stacked when it comes to, you know, what my mana base needs to do, I'm going to go with Sylvan Scrying. I'm not getting all the things I really want, but if that Inspired Charge wheels, which it probably will, it's pretty likely, I can really get something going there. I could even take out the Cliffhaven Vampire at this point. I guess I'm at 20, only at 17 playables right now, which is a little bit concerning. That's way too heavy mana for a 3-colored deck. I think I'll go with Natural Connection. Baloth isn't bad. Nor Seek the Wilds, a creature or a land card. That seems good. Now, what we didn't get in these are any of the 4-drop, you know, 3 power, 3 tokens guys. But we do have a decent amount of token producers. I mean, Scion Summoner, 2 Catacomb Sifters. Guess we don't really have many. I guess the Null Caller can opt as a little thing. We also don't have that much removal. Maybe this is where Eldrazi Displacer is just too good to pass up. Because then you can Catacomb Sifter, Scion Summoner, all that stuff, get stuff back that way. I think that's fine. We can run that. In that case, Territorial Baloth will come in. Okay, well, it already picked for me. That was my fault. Got to talking too much. Wow, speaking is apparently hard for me. At this point, people have the stuff they need, so I'm just going to take other... Plummet is good. Very good. Hey. Actually, Breaker of Armies could be really good for us, too. If we get to the late game and we have a lot of tokens out, force them to block the Breaker and then deal, you know, a decent amount of damage. So I'm going to take that. And, okay, so we're done. Make sure I get out all the stuff I don't want out of the deck. Resolute Blade Master. I don't actually think I need the Stalker, just because I have so much flying. Okay, so our opponent says best packs ever for Battle for Zendikar, so it's a little bit concerning, but I don't think it's the end of the world. What do we want to cut here? Well, first of all, type. What do we have? We have 13 creatures, which is a little light, but, you know, considering we have, that's the other thing, 25, actually minus 4. So we're at 21, we can put 2 more cards in. This is going to draw me a card, so that's fine. You know, it's unexciting, it's decent. And either a Stalker or a Pathfinder. I think... Well, how much black are we running right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not too much black, and the Stalker would add black to my deck, which I'm not particularly excited about. So I might add the Gorger. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Green, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 white. So... yeah, I might just add the Gorger in, because we are primarily green. That's fine. It's not fantastic, but, you know, gives a big beater toward the end of the game. So, now we're at... apparently I'm not against Uxador. Or, I mean, Wax. I'm against Piers. Okay, so, on my way, finishing up. We don't really have that many ways of gaining life, so I don't really understand why that's in here. We can take that out, put in the Stalker. Either that or Tar Snare, since we're really light on removal right now, like very light on removal. That's something I didn't draft very well. Yeah, I'll try the Tar Snare. If it's not working, it doesn't work, but that's fine. Okay, so the majority green, we're going to say like 7 green. No, that's not right. 6 green, 3 black, 4 white. Seems kind of risky. How many things do I have to tap for white? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of 7. So I really don't like the Eldrazi Displacer, but it can be so good if I can get it going. I'll try this configuration. We can put some in the side. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the match.